going to share, the little boy paints some pictures. So during our story today, I'm going to paint some pictures, but I'm not going to use a paintbrush like he might have used in his story. He used an old Chinese paintbrush, and he might have painted on a white piece of canvas. I'm not going to use a paintbrush, and I'm not going to paint on canvas. It's a little too messy. I'm going to use something more modern, like a Sharpie marker. Now, this is not a Chinese paintbrush. It's a magic marker that was made in China. But I think y'all can make the connection. Let me put that over here, and we'll start our story. Liang was a young boy who lived in China, and he was pretty poor, but he worked for a farmer, and the farmer took really good care of him, so he did okay. Now, Liang was dreaming one night, and while he was asleep, he dreamed that someone left a magic paintbrush on his nightstand. When he woke up, guess what was there? A paintbrush. He didn't know if it was magical or not, but this is what he did. He took the brush, he painted a picture, and the picture came to life. Liang decided right then that he would use his paintbrush only for good, to help all the people around him. For instance, when the people of Liang's village needed water for their crops, Liang painted a picture that might have looked like this. It was a river, and the people of Liang's village took water from the river for their crops. Well, then the people became thirsty, and sure, they had water, but they needed something with nourishment. So Liang drew a cow, and the cow gave them what to drink? Milk. Well, then they became hungry, and Liang drew something that looked like this. It was a chicken, and the chicken gave them what to eat. No, not fried chicken. Yeah, eggs. Yeah, somebody always says fried chicken. I love that. Oh, and I know this is a goofy looking chicken, but have you ever seen a chicken that came from China? They could look like this. So the chicken gave them eggs to eat. Well, then something terrible happened. A greedy old man stole Liang's paintbrush. He wanted to use the paintbrush to help only himself, and he put Liang in prison. He invited all of his friends over, had a big party, and he wanted to show them what the brush could do. He painted a picture, but nothing happened. Well, he painted another picture, but nothing happened. He was embarrassed in front of all of his friends. So he sent 2 men to bring Liang to his house. When Liang got there, the men handed him the brush and said, "Paint me a picture. I want gold." Liang said, "I will only paint your picture if you set me free." Well, the man agreed, and he gave the brush to Liang, and Liang drew something that looked like this. It's water. It was the ocean. For as far as the man could see, water. Well, the man was furious. He said, "I wanted gold, and you drew the sea? Draw me gold now." So Liang drew something that looked like this. It was a golden mountain, but it was far off in the distance. The man said, "I see the gold, but how am I to get to it? I have to cross the sea. Draw me a boat." So Liang drew this. It was a boat with a huge sail. Well, the man and all of his friends and family climbed into the boat and started out across the sea. When they got halfway, Liang drew one more thing in this picture. It was a huge wave that carried the boat and everyone in it to the bottom of the sea. Because Liang knew that greed is a horrible thing and it never pays in the end. But the good news is Liang was free, and he had his paintbrush to continue to use it to do good for those around him. And that's the story of Liang and the magic paintbrush. And I hope that you liked it. Now, in Liang's story, there were some of his drawings became real, So let's see if we can make some of our drawings become real. And this is the Golden Mountain. Everybody below in the picture. Ooh, somebody had onions for breakfast. I'm teasing. Let's. Hang on. Wow, you guys give yourselves a round of applause for the gold. Oh, you know what? The chicken gave them what? Eggs or drumsticks? Let's see. Whoa, it's... Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't feel real. It's a wooden egg. It was laid by a decoy. That's silly, I know. I'm teasing. Oh, the river. You guys think we should try it? Yeah! Let's try it. All right. Everybody blow towards the picture of the river. Check it out, guys. You guys give yourselves another hand for the water. You know what? I just realized something. You guys blew towards the Golden Mountain and we had gold coins. You blew towards the river and we had water, but we didn't blow towards the egg. I think that's why we only had a wooden egg laid by a decoy. But I'm glad you didn't blow at the egg, because if you had blown at the egg and it became real, it would make a big mess. So do not blow at the egg. No, do not blow at the egg. No, see, you don't understand. See, now you've done it. Catch. I'm teasing. Let's see. High five. Maybe not. And that's my version of Liang.